Could we write 3 songs in a day? Could we write 5 songs in a day? What if we had a whole 24 hours?
You know, write and record the entire record in a day.
Start in the morning, and by the following morning, you walk out with a whole CD written and recorded.
Guy probably said that's impossible.
I don't know if anybody's ever tried that.
Man, let's give this a shot.
It sounds absolutely insane.
We need to do this.
I'm Regie Hamm, and I'm a singer-songwriter.
My name is Scott Krippayne. I'm a singer-songwriter.
Scott and I have known each other for
ages. I mean, we met early on, I think, when I moved to Tennessee. And
we used to be knocking around Nashville trying to write for the same records and both trying to get record deals. In 2007, Scott entered this American Idol songwriting contest.
American Idol's doing this song contest. Do you want to take a shot? I'm like, sure.
He won. And I was just ecstatic for him. I mean, I didn't even know they had such a thing.
Turned out to be a good $20 worth spending.
Idol resumed the next season, and then they announced that they were going to have the songwriting contest again. And that's when my wife asked me to enter.
I remember hearing the song that he'd submitted and was like, man, it's a great song. But you never know.
Then I won in '08.
I was thrilled when I heard that Reggie won.
It was such a big deal for people who had entered the contest. They thought that it was a really fishy.
Don't go online, don't read the blogs.
And then they worked on this record together, and then, oh, coincidence? I think not.
Certainly people are going to draw the connections that we'd written together, that there's a relationship, but the music world is that way.
We have this like secret joke that, we single-handedly brought down the American Idol songwriting competition. We had 45 minutes before he had to get on a plane. We wrote a song in 45 minutes.
And that was kind of what precipitated the conversation of, well, what could we do if we had a full day?
Man, you think we could write like 8?
What if we could, write and record the entire record in a day?
Could we really do this?
And I think I probably said that's impossible.
And casting this record was, I think, absolutely unique.
I mean, Reggie living in Nashville and doing the work that he does here certainly has far more extensive relationships down here than I do.
We needed guys who could work fast, guys who wouldn't get fatigued, guys who could kind of roll with it, and then also guys who could kind of help flesh out songs.
Or some kind of something within that. Bar 7.
Spin it around right there.
I like that.
So nobody could get in touch with me, so I'm 15 minutes late to begin with.
And I don't know if he's overslept. Surely he hasn't forgotten about the day.
When I pull up at 7:15, I realized we're already behind the 8 ball.
We knew we were doing melodies first. And if anything was going to go quickly that day, it would be that part.
All right. You guys ready to do this?
No.
All right. Well, here we go then. All right, so you know the rules. You're not bringing in outside ideas, so I'm going to take your cell phones, your laptops. These are your new tools, so.
But it's off.
Here, I'll lock that up too. We're going to be official today. Come on, let's do this.
Really, should we even have tried to do this? I was just I'm never up for making music at 7 in the morning anyway.
The only thing we're missing is 1, 5, 6 minor 4. That's the only, but I refuse to write that.
I don't want to say it's all a blur from there, but it was kind of, we're on and there's not going to be a lot of breaks.
And it was a genius move by Kent to use that particular studio, because all of those pianos.
Hey, let's go over to this Wurlitzer and let's run over to the Clavinova.
I mean, what an inspiration. And you could go to, a 9-foot Steinway, or you could go to a 4.5-foot Tic Tac. All of that stuff was really inspiring.
At 9:30, we'd pretty much wrap the melodies.
Yeah, dude. That's
All
it.
right.
Those are our 10.
Congratulations.
We got them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So we're feeling good, but it's a cautious feel good.
We didn't overthink it. If something was happening that was cool, we said that's cool and we moved on, and we didn't try to over-edit. We just went.
Well, I walked in and I'm like, somebody said you had 10 songs? There's no way anybody could write 10 songs in 2 hours.
And then I hear Reggie go, well, that's 10. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. These guys have already written 10 songs.
But, you know, they're only really half songs.
But they've got the structure of every song already put together.
Yeah, it's not uncommon in Nashville to record 10 songs in a day. What's uncommon is to show up with nothing. Because if you're cutting 10 songs in a day and the writers show up already knowing the songs are written, they have ideas that they can coach the players on, and so that saves a lot of time. But showing up with absolutely nothing, everybody is discovering and exploring together for the first time, and that just takes time.
So the pressure's on us now.
Dude, I think we're going to have a blast. We're already having fun. Yeah, we are. Hey, it feels really good in the verse when everybody's kind of out. It's just sort of bass and drums.
So it's a 4 down, 4 up, or 4 down, 8 up?
So we've got a chart for the first song, so the guys will have a roadmap as far as what to play to. And then it dawns on me of going, oh yeah, they're gonna finish that one and need a chart for the second song.
You see the long line ahead of you.
Reggie started sketching out something for that first tune called What Are We Doing Here?
I knew that we needed a scratch vocal. I was going to be playing piano on it, so Scott was going to be singing it.
Because you're just trying to make use of whatever time you had.
So while everybody was setting up, I went in with the work tape and wrote the lyric to the first song.
And the lyrics are kind of getting fit in between trying to get these tracks recorded.
And I felt good for about 30 seconds and then realized I got to do this 9 more times.
There was a point somewhere in that 2 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. where we had a little under 5 hours left and still had 5 lyrics to write and 5 vocals to cut.
And when I really thought we weren't going to make it was at 3 in the morning.
We got 4.5 hours, dude. Here we go. No, we don't have 5 hours to go. We got 4.5.
4.5 hours, no, but 5 songs to go. If I'd have thought more about the reality of it, it would have been, there's no way.
The goal was to have the tracking done by 10.
It was about finishing the project.
I try. Nobody passes out? Yeah, I think we'll make it. But I'm shaking. Yeah, I'm shaking.
But I'm kind of in the zone right now. I'm not gonna fall out too quickly.
Did it turn out exactly like we wanted? At least for me? No, not exactly.
My biggest fear is that I'm not going to be able to last vocally. I think our last 3 hours are going to be, that's going to be the tale.
In some ways, I think it was a great thing to try. In some ways, I think it's something you shouldn't try. I don't know.
I would completely have gone through this process again if it's for the first time. You know, it was totally worth it. I know it's gone.